Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So, as you can see from the title, today I'm going to do a 24-hour reading challenge. And I have done a couple of these before, but this is my first time doing it as a mom. And all you moms out there, you know how challenging it can be to find time for yourself. And imagine actually finding 24 hours for yourself. I'm obviously lucky that my child is now a toddler. He's kind of self sufficient in terms of not needing his mom all the time. So I'm at his grandparents' house. So my parents are going to take care of him while I'll be reading. He will probably still need me now and then. I mean, who am I kidding? 24 hours to myself sounds like a far fetched dream. But I'm still going to stick to 24 hours. So, how the challenge is going to work is my phone's going to be on timer. It's 3:25ish or something, and I'm setting a timer for 24 hours, which I will start. And the challenge ends when the timer runs out. So we got to see how many books I can complete before that. In the previous couple of times that I did this challenge, both times I read about 2.5 books. So maybe if I can reach anywhere around 2 hours, I'll be more than happy. So, the first book that I picked for the challenge is a Japanese bestseller. What You Are Looking For Is in the Library by Michiko Aoyama. So, I love Japanese books for their slow pace. They're so delightful. That's like the most perfect word for Japanese literature. It makes you feel happy. I always have the hugest smile on my face when I read Japanese literature, especially, collections of short stories. I think the last one I read was A Lantern of Lost Memories, which was so, so cute. So I want to pick up more books like these, and hopefully I will like this one, and hopefully it will be a very soothing read. So I'm also going to pick some cute accessories. I always like matching my bookmarks with my books, and I have the perfect bookmark for this book. It's a cat book overlooking Mount Fuji. I mean, how perfect is this book? I think this is my favorite book to use for all Japanese bestsellers because for some reason they love cats. And, you know, so do I. What's not to love? So I'm gonna pick this bookmark, and also I'm gonna probably annotate this book. So I do have some tabs and highlighters picked out as well. So the main reason why I'm doing this challenge is that it's May. It's exactly May 2nd today. We're 4 months into the year. And I had started this year with a book reading goal of 35 books. So if I need to finish or reach that goal, I need to read at least 3 books a month. And can you guess how many books I actually read so far? I read 4 books. That's 1 book a month. That's like 1/3 of what I'm supposed to read. So I don't know how. I mean, I didn't anticipate it to be this hectic. This year has been crazy so far, but I gotta do some challenges like this just so that I can reach my book goal. So hopefully I can. But whether I do or not, I know this is going to be a good 24 hours of reading. So let's probably start the timer. It's almost 3:30. It's 3:28 exactly. And I set the 24-hour timer on my clock, and it's going to start now. Okay, it's up, so I guess we got to start reading, guys. Let's get right into it. Hey guys, just a reading update. So I'm a little over 2 hours into the challenge. I still have 21 hours and 52 minutes to go. And I finished 2 short stories from their book, and it's so, so heartwarming. That's what I love about Japanese literature, as I said in the video before. So I'm gonna start the third chapter or the third short story, which is on page 97. So almost 100 pages in 2 hours, which is pretty decent. So I have another hour until I go to my son's swimming class. So I'm gonna try and get some more reading done. I'm just gonna grab some more snacks and just get right into it. So I just got back from my son's swimming class and I lost a lot of time in that unknowingly. So I'm at 20 hours still to go and I'm at page 130 of the book, which is a little slow pace, but my son's gonna take a nap right after his dinner, so I'm gonna have more time to myself. So I'm just gonna quickly freshen up a little, and then I'm just gonna get into reading. So wish me luck, guys. Also, the third chapter is actually about a mom and her toddler daughter, and it's talking about so much mom guilt, career guilt, everything at once. And I feel so close to home with this story. I really hope you have an happy ending because I'm rooting for you, girl, big time. I'm rooting for you. We're back for another reading update just 30 minutes after. But I finished chapter 3 and it's my favorite chapter so far, mostly because I could relate to the protagonist. She's a mom herself. So she does have a happy ending. Don't want to spoil it much for you guys. But she does take on a new perspective of life on how to better communicate her needs, how to better tackle the day, which is so refreshing. I love hearing or reading stories about moms who just kill it out there because you guys are an inspiration. So I still have about say 19 and a half hours left and I'm at page 153. So there are about maybe 90 pages left in the book. So I'm gonna quickly have some dinner and then continue reading. I don't know why I'm already very sleepy. I think it's just that I'm always tired and the moment I come into my bedroom I'm like every night I just drop it on the bed every single night. So I guess reading in my bedroom is not a good setting. So I'll probably change location post dinner, but let's get right into it. Hey guys, it's past 10:30. It's 10:40 at the night and I finally finished What You Are Looking For is in the library and it is a sweet read. I actually love the first three chapters, the first three stories the most. The fourth and the fifth ones are still cute, but I kind of felt they were repetitive and I didn't enjoy them as much as the first three. But still, it's a beautiful read. I would give this book 4 stars, and I would recommend if you're looking for something light, you're looking for something that's going to uplift your mood, then this is a perfect read for you. Yeah, so I have a little less than 17 hours to go, so 16 hours and about 50 minutes. And the next book that I'm going to read in this challenge is All the Light We Cannot See. It's a very popular book. It's also a Pulitzer Prize winner, so it is going to be good, but it is also not going to be an easy read or a light read by the looks of it. The story is following a blind girl in Paris, and it's during the World War II, so it's during the Nazi invasion and everything. So it is going to be heavy, and it's also a 500-page book, so it is going to take time. But I've been putting this book off since 2021. I think I got this. That is when I got this book. So 5 years I've been putting it off. And if I don't pick it up now, I'm not going to pick it up anytime soon. So we'll get right into it. And to be honest, I'm actually very sleepy. So I'm just going to read as long as I can. And maybe I'll just fall asleep reading for all I know. I do need my sleep, guys. I'm still a mom, even though I'm doing this challenge. So yep, I'm going to read maybe a couple of chapters before I go to bed, and hopefully, I finish this book in the challenge. So, let's get right into it. Hey guys, it's the morning, and I just woke up, and I don't remember at what time I fell asleep, but I read 50 pages of All the Light You Cannot See, and it's so good, but I can feel that it's going to get very deep, and I have to be super invested in this book to actually enjoy it. So currently I'm 8 hours, 20 minutes left with the 24 hours, and it is a huge book, so I don't know if I can complete it, but I'm gonna try my best to get as much as I can done. So let's get right into. Okay, it's 8:23 and I still have a little over 7 hours to read today. And I'm about 130 pages into All the Light We Cannot See. And it is so captivating. So the story is following two main characters, a girl Marie who is blinded at the age of 6, and her father who is trying to transport her out of Paris. The war has just begun in Paris, and he's moving her to a hopefully safe place. And it's all new to her. She's never been so far from home, and she's trying to figure things out. And yeah, they just reached a safe house. But so the timeline is also switching between 1940 and 1944. So we know that something's coming up, and it's like building up the anticipation what happened in this 4 year span. There's also a second character, Werner, who's an orphan German boy, and he's kind of tech savvy. He's brilliant with fixing radios and stuff, and he's getting himself into things. So I'm so eager to see how these two characters meet. I still have a long way to go in the book, but it's so interesting. And it's not as hard as I expected it to be. I thought it's going to be very heavy and something that you need to concentrate, but the story is written so well that it captures you from the moment, from the first chapter itself. It's a great read, and I really hope that I get to finish this today. So just going to get back to reading right after I finish my morning routine, and hopefully, we have a good day of reading. So let's get right into it. Hey guys, I'm just done with my morning routine and I just put my son down for a nap. So I finally got some time to record. So I'm about a little less than 4 hours to go in my timer. And I'm only about 248 to be exact, 248 pages into All the Light We Cannot See. So I still have 250 more pages to go and only 4 hours to read them. And I don't think I'll be able to finish it, but I will be able to finish maybe 90% of it. But I'm gonna sit for the next 1 hour and just remove all distractions. I'm gonna sit in a closed room and I'm gonna read. So let's see how that goes. Okay, we're a little less than 3 hours left in our timer, and I'm at page 324. I was able to read about 70-ish pages in the last 1 hour, so that was actually pretty good. But the main reason why I could it is one, I'm in a separate room with literally zero distractions. And two, the timeline right now currently is shifting between 1944 and 1942. And the 1944 story is kind of on a cliffhanger, and I'm really eager to see what happens. But it's so short, like after a couple of chapters, it's switching back to 1942, and I'm just like fast paced reading just to figure out what's gonna happen. So, yeah, it's pretty exciting. Last 3 hours of reading. So, hopefully, I can get through most of this book. So, let's get back to reading. Okay, I'm in the last 5 minutes of the timer, and I thought I'd just record the last few minutes of the challenge. And I'm on page 469, and the two character storylines have finally merged. So let's see. I don't know what's gonna happen, but let's continue reading on that. Okay, we're done. The 24-hour timer is done. I'm just gonna stop it. And I reached page 476. I still have, let's say, 25, 30, 55 pages left in the book. But that is pretty decent. I think 475 pages is good enough for like a full length book. I don't know what to say about All the Light We Cannot See. It is Definitely, definitely captivating. And if you are like me thinking that this is a Pulitzer Prize, it's obviously going to be more intellectual. You need to use your brain a little bit more than most books, but that's not the case. It is so good. It is an easy language because the main characters are children themselves. So it is pretty easy to go through. I mean, even though the main characters are children, like the POVs are all from a child's perspective, it still has so much depth to it. The storylines merge so beautifully. I thought it would be very cruel, very gruesome, but it has this kind of innocence where they're just talking about something from their childhood, and it's so beautiful. I actually love that part where the storylines merged. So I know I didn't finish this book as there's still a bunch of story left. So I'm very excited to see what's gonna happen. And I'm glad I did this challenge because I've been a reading slump. I think it's not that I don't want to read, it's just half of the time I just feel that I don't have the time or I don't have the mind space to sit with a book. But thanks to this challenge, I was able to complete almost two books. And I'll probably sit through the evening and finish this so that I can count the six books done this year. So maybe I should do more challenges like this. Of course, a 24-hour challenge is not something that I can do in the near future, maybe sometime next year. But maybe something a little less hectic, maybe more spread out. And also, there are so many books that are lying there in my physical TBR that I really want to read, but I just want to be in the good in the right mode, in the right time frame to do it. If you're a mom like me struggling to find time for the things that you do, I hope you really take the time out, you take the support that you need in order to do things that you love. Even if you're not a mom, I think any person you could still have a lot on your plate. And there are always ways to find out time to do the things that you love. But if you are looking for a push, maybe to pick up that book or to go finish that art project, something that you really wanted to do, then this is your sign, guys. Go for it because it's really rewarding and it's fun. It's something you love. So good luck to you guys on that. Thanks for watching, guys. There's going to be more videos coming up soon. I have a bunch of reading vlogs and challenges planned. So I really hope you guys stick around. So thanks for watching. Follow for more. See you in the next video.